Hello and welcome back. The good news to start the episode with is that we have 130,000 euros. This is the most we have had in any of my series so far, apart from when we start out. So that's good news. Bad news is we've got no more silage. I sold it all because the price was at 410 the entire time I was selling. 401 even. It hasn't started dropping yet either. So, we're going to get the time back up. I did cheat a little and set the time to a low value so that I could be sure that, I would get the good price. But we need to head over to the shop. There we go. And not that one. I don't see a buy icon here. Strange. Okay, we'll just do it from in here. We need to buy our new tractor because I have returned the other tractor. So, I did think about the John Deere, by the way, but it's just a lot more expensive, which is why I decided to go with the Fendt, which I've now lost. Where is it? It's this one, isn't it? There we go. So, long air filter and short air filter don't seem to be making a difference anymore. It only makes a difference when you put the chipped version on. Okay, so we want the chipped version, we want the short air filter. We're going to go with standard tyres, I think, and we don't need a front loader attacher. We can always add one on later if we need one. So, let's buy that. And here it is, in all its glory. Really, really nice. So we've got a lot of work to do today. Starting, of course, with seeding. There is a cultivating mission available, but to be honest, it's a pretty rubbish cultivating mission, so I'm not going to bother with that. I just, I don't see the point. I'll show you it now. It's really, really small. Oh, that might be a problem. Can we not attach the hoses? Oh, that will cause us problems. But I'm sure it has hydraulics. Come on. Come on, don't be ridiculous. I am spamming the spacebar, I'm sorry. Okay, well, this tractor will not be pulling this machine then. Not normally. We'll do it this time. Of course, we'll be driving no? Usually we would be driving slowly because we don't have the hoses attached, but no, today seems like we're okay. This is lovely. So as I said, seeding. That is the next plan. We need to use up what's in the seeder. Well, we don't necessarily, I suppose, but we will. We'll use up the seed at least. I'm changing my mind again. I'll see how this pulls it. If it pulls it well, we'll do all 4 fields. If it pulls it really slowly, then we may have to change the seeder. Because that seeder gives 1 level of fertilization. And I'll show you in a moment where the withered crops were. When we ploughed, cultivated, we cultivated the crops in. So it kind of acts like oilseed radish in the sense that it gives a fertilization level. So field 42, field 44 in fact, has a perfect level of level 1 already. If we just go here, Well, almost perfect at least. You can see there's only a very small section that isn't fully fertilised. There isn't. No, there is second stage fertilisation, isn't it? Anyway, let's get this put away. So, yes, get this parked away. That was not a very good turn. No, not at all. There we go. That's better. By the way, you will have noticed in the last video that my driving was not as, well, not as good as usual. That doesn't mean my driving's usually good, but yeah, not as good as usual. Reason for that is that I've set the degrees of freedom to a lower value to try, and it just means I don't have to turn as much, and therefore sort of the grinding noise that you keep hearing, that grinding noise will be less, will be a lot lower. That's the point, anyway. I'm not sure if it worked at all, or how well it worked. No, we're too far off. That was rubbish driving. There we go. That's better. So we'll start with the grass field. Don't ask me why, it's just, I think we should start with the grass field, why not? We are going to need to close that gate. I will do that in a second. So. What is your sister doing? Daddy? What are you doing? Apart from destroying the wall. Do 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 do. Close the gate. Then we can start the work. There you go. I do like the look of this tractor. It's very nice. As for how it performs with the cedar, we will find out in a moment. If it pulls it well, then we don't have to replace the cedar, which is obviously a really good thing. No, let's change the seed to grass again, turn it on, and drop it down. So it's pulling that pretty well. No real issues. Which is what I wanted to see. My plan is field 45, this field, grass, because we want to start making some more silage. That proved to be worthwhile, especially when we had the good price. When it was a bit lower, obviously it wasn't as good, but yeah, not bad at all. So we need to get back on with making silage. Field 42 is going to be oats. We don't need oats. We're not having horses. And if we do get pigs, pigs don't need oats. However, there is a lovely calculator online that works out exactly how much crop and straw you should get from a field. And it worked out that although we'd get slightly less than wheat or barley in terms of volume of oats, because oats are worth more, they are definitely worth doing. So we're going to do the big field as oats, field 42. That way we can get, I think we're estimating around 79,000 litres of straw, plus I think about 20,000 euros worth of 20,000 euros worth of crop if we sell it at a good price. That was all based on the medium price. Obviously, if we can sell it for the higher price, that's even better. So that's field 42. Field 43 is going to be wheat. The wheat, depending on how we're doing for money, we either keep it for pigs or we sell it. Again, we're sticking with this rule that we don't sell it for less than the average price. That's what we're going to go with. And then field 44 is going to be canola. We're not going to get much canola. We're not going to get much in terms of value of crop or the quantity. But again, that's something that we can keep. So we can either use it for pigs if we get them, because I think we still will. So yeah, we can use that for pigs, or we can sell it and make a little bit of money. So in terms of money that's going to come out of these 4 fields, the only money that we are guaranteed to have is from the oats and the straw and the silage. That's the guaranteed money. The rest of it, we might sell it, we might keep it for feed. And I think that's how we're going to manage these fields for the next few harvests. We're just going to see, we're going to make money from some of the crops, and the others are going to be kept for feeding pigs. Because I had a look at the pig reproduction rate, and you need a lot of pigs to be making money. Of course, a lot of pigs need a lot of food. So we've got to start stocking up on food now if we're going to want to do the pigs. That's my thinking. So now that I've told you what I'm going to plant, I am going to just time-lapse this. It's going to be a very quick time-lapse, as in I'm going to speed it up quite a lot, because there's 4 fields here and they all need to be seeded. So yeah, don't want to be here all day doing this. But anyway, enjoy a time-lapse of some seeding. See you in a minute. Okay, I did plan to do all 4 fields as a time lapse. However, this time lapse is going to be far too long, I think this is almost 10 minutes, maybe even 11 of recording so far. So yeah, that's just too long. I don't want to have a video that is just death by time lapse. So what we're going to do is instead just finish this field, and we're going to look at something else, see if there's some other kind of work we can do. We don't have any animals, so we don't need to do any animal work, but maybe there's a contract available. Earlier there was a really rubbish contract for cultivating, that's the one. Also 2 for fertilizing. One of them was enormous. I was not interested in that one. You really needed a big sprayer. In fact, it offered the Pantera sprayer. That was its lease option, because it was a 13-acre field. So yeah, that one was a bit big. But maybe now we've got some interesting contracts we can look at. Just something to, change things a bit. I don't want an entire episode of seeding. That's quite boring. And we've got 2 fields done, including the grass, which is the most important, and the biggest field. Because once we're finished with this is by far the biggest field. I think it's double the size of the others. So we'll just get this done. We'll see what is available. Oh, and the weeds have come in. We do need to spray these weeds off. The reason for spraying them, rather than just weeding them out: 1, because we have a sprayer. 2, because then we can try and do some preemptive spraying. Hopefully it will stop any further weeds coming through. So maybe that's something we can do next, is just spray those weeds and get everything sorted. But for now, what I'm going to do is go and put the seeder over by the next field. It is ready to go, really. I think there's enough seed in here and fertilizer. So, be right back. Right, let's get unhooked. There we go. And in fact, where are we driving to? We don't even know where we're going. Let's have a look at contracts before we do anything. You can see the weeds here. So, 2 levels of fertilizing there. 1 level here. Okay, that's good. What have we got? We've got a harvesting mission. Okay. A sowing mission. So we've got a few missions here, actually. Oh! 13 acres. Now, that's going to take us a long time in our equipment, but we make a lot of money from it. So you know what? Field 17. I think we might have worked Field 17 before, but we're going to accept that. We're going to do it with our machinery. So, we're not going to do any spraying just yet. Instead, we're going to get over, and we will pick up our trailer and our harvester. We'll put the tractor onto follow me, and we'll follow the harvester down. I also realised that I made a bit of a stupid comment the other episode. A few episodes back, I said, I can't believe that a farmer would not change the gates to make it wide enough so that he could then get his header through the gate while it's attached, given that the field is directly next to the farm. However, when I was editing it, I realised that was a stupid comment for one really, really good reason. And you might have worked it out for yourselves, you might not have done. The really good reason is those fields were never arable fields, they were grass, and I changed them. So in fact, a farmer would never have even worried about trying to fit a harvester through these gates because he wasn't growing anything, this was just grass. So that's the idiot alert for today from me. Anyone who spotted that mistake, well done. 10 out of 10. Also need to return that if we don't do a mission, so I moved my mouse really quickly there. Yeah, we need to return that if we don't do a mission, but for now, I think we're okay. Let's hop in here. Just back up slightly. That should be enough, I hope. Yeah. And we'll get out. Hopefully, we can fit. Oh, only just. Nope, we had the bump. So, field 17, what's the best way to get there? Let's see. Oh no, I've just realised it's wheat, barley. Ugh, it's even worse, to be honest. Barley's gonna give a lot. Okay, so I think if we turn right, that will probably be easier. That looks like a small lane. That's a better road. So we'll do that. Get this guy onto follow me. Yep. Off we go. Get over to this field as quickly as possible. Then we can make some money. Okay, the tractor is following. I was worried for a second that he wasn't coming with us. So our bank balance is still healthy. But we do need to increase our money, because if we don't buy the pigs, then we need to buy a field. We need to be doing something. Definitely need to be doing something. But what? That's the question. I'm gonna go... Oh, where's the entrance? Let's go have a look. Oh, just got smashed into by our own tractor. Is there an entrance around here? In fact, let's have a look. Can I see a gate? Ah, there it is. Okay. Yep, I was a bit worried then that when I came back out the vehicle, I'd still be flying. I've never pressed tab while flying before. Usually I drop first. But it seemed to all be okay. Now, I seem to have a recollection of working field 17 before. Yes, definitely we worked it before. For sure we worked it before. And I seem to remember we made a very, very good amount of money. So let's see if we can do just as well this time. I will time-lapse it because, you know, it's just a boring job. It's just going round and round the field in circles. But of course it's going to make us a lot of money. So it's worth going round and round in circles, to be honest. And it's going to take a lot longer with this combine. A lot longer. Talking of which, let's unfold that combine. And yes, we should go and turn off follow me. We will put follow me back on later if we need it. You can follow us around the field if it looks like we're filling up too quickly. But for now, we will get going. Oops, no we won't. We will get going on a time lapse. Enjoy a lovely barley harvest. Okay, so that is one headland complete, and it took a while. You can also see that it almost completely filled our tank. So that means this is going to be a very slow job. And because of that, I'm not going to time lapse it. I also switched the time down to 1, just to try and make sure I can do this in the light as much as possible. You know, it might not be possible, but we'll see. At least I can give it a go. But what I will do instead of a time lapse is I will just jump cut. So once we get to the end, we actually sell off the crop that is ours to keep, because there's always a bit for us, and we press the complete contract button. That will be the point when we finish the episode. This is going to take me a while, I can see that. I will tell you exactly how long in real time later. So, for me, a while. For you, a second. See you in a second. Welcome back. So this has taken me real time 1.5 hours. It's a very long harvest with a harvester of this width. Having said that, I've had it on course play for a lot of it. I've been doing the carting while the harvester has just been doing its own thing, which is why we've got some strange shapes left in the field. You can see up ahead on the left there's a bit that's been missed as well. I've cleared all of those bits from the other corners of the fields. And we've been to the port to drop off the grain twice. We are going to have too much in the tank to fit into the tractor. So what we'll do is we'll drive up to the port with the harvester, because we have to drive back that way anyway with the harvester to drop it off at the farm. so it's not a big deal. So we may as well kill two birds with one stone, really. And that way, if we drive there with the harvester, we can empty what's in the trailer and then empty what's in the harvester as well. I don't know if I'll be able to unload it directly in there from the harvester or whether I'll have to tip it into the trailer again. But we will see. Yeah. So almost done here, which is good news. Hopefully we're going to make a good profit on any leftover crops as well, because we have harvested a lot. Not sure exactly how much is going to be left over, but we shall see. And now I think that trailer, that header trailer, yes, it's the wrong way around. Okay. I did always say I was going to try and avoid doing that, but it just needs to be done at this point. So let's get over here. Hop out and disconnect. There we go. And we'll get hooked up to this one. So I will take the equipment over to the port, and I'll see you over there just in time for us to sell it and see how much money we can make. So I'll see you in a second. Here we are then. This is going to be the first load, but I think this would probably give us some money actually. There we go. Already making money. Very nice. 8,000 from that, and the contract has been completed. Let's just get over here. And as you'll notice, I was trying to be clever. Let's set this up. Oh, look. You can empty directly in. Isn't that cool? But as we've started emptying in here, may as well. Now, tip this guy again. Another 1,700. Oh, if we go and complete the contract, 8,000. Whoa, nice. So, how much did we make? Because I don't think we sold anything else today. Oh no, we have. We sold a lot today. Yeah. But even still, we're 85,000, and that includes having bought a new tractor. Very nice, eh? We've got the 2 fields seeded. I have to turn that one onto grass to be able to see. So yeah, both fields are seeded. Field 42 has got weeds already, so we need to de-weed that one. Field 45 is good, but it won't get weeds because it's grass. So we just need to do 44 and 43 next time. And now that we have 85,000, yes, we are well on track to making money to be able to do this. I think we'll see what contracts are there in the morning. We could do this contract and just have our worker doing this all day while we seed. Seeding is an expensive job to do, but it might be worth it. There is a harvesting job, but it's so tiny. It's not going to be worth much. It is oats though, so we could do that. We'll see what's there in the morning. Oops. But for now, thank you very, very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and feel free to add any feedback below in the comments section. Thank you very much. Bye bye.